What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at the Himiway Fat Tire Cruiser, and this is a bike that's going to be able to go anywhere you want it to go, whether you're in that urban metropolitan area, whether you're out in the country. This cruiser is going to get you there. So let's talk about some of the specs. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my enjoyment using my first bike. Let's talk range and power before we get into some footage and whatnot. But before we even talk about that, let's talk about setup really quickly. This only took me about 30 minutes to do. It was very easy. I'll leave a link down below to a video that helped me out. There's no instructions inside of the box here, but I do want to tell you guys, it is easy. If you know how to use a screwdriver and Allen wrench, that's all you need to get this going. And thankfully, Himiway does include that in the box. 30 minutes, you're up and running in no time at all. In terms of size, as you notice, this is a large bike, but they do claim about 5'1" to about 6'2". Once again, I'm 6'1", 220 pounds-ish at the moment, and I have no problem sitting on this bike. I can definitely sit here, and it's very, very comfortable. So if you're a bigger person, you're probably going to be very happy on this bike. Now, at 5'1", I don't know if you'd be able to do it, but again, they say you can. So if you're 5'1" or a little bit taller than that, let me know down in the comments below if you have this bike. In terms of hauling stuff around, other than my person, 750 watt is the motor, and this had no problems getting me up to about 23 miles an hour. There are some tweaks that you can do, and I did do a couple tweaks where I got up to 26 miles, and this had no problems pushing me around. And that's what you want in an e-bike. You don't want a bike that has a weaker motor that's kind of struggling to get you where you need to go. The Himiway Cruiser is a beast. This definitely is a beast, and it will get you there when you need to get there fast, or if you want to take your time. Now, speaking of quickly or slowly, the max that I was able to get out of this battery was about 40 miles. But again, I'm a heavier dude, and I do go full throttle all the time. I was not light on the throttle. I probably should have done more pedal assist, but I really wanted to push this bike and see what it would do. So the max that Himiway claims is about 60 miles, but I'm super happy with the 40-mile range here. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features of the Himiway bike. Again, I think this is a very, very stylish bike. I think it looks really cool. It's definitely a head turner. Anytime I've been on this bike in the city or even out here in the country, people have asked me what kind of bike it is, because I think it's a nice looking bike, very, very much so. Now, you do have disc brakes right over there, and what I like about this bike, you do have this lockout. So if you don't want this front shock to handle all those bumps for you, you can adjust the lockout, and I definitely like seeing this on a bike. Whether you're riding the Himiway in the urban jungle or in the actual jungle, having this lockout, having this shock is going to come in handy. You don't have to absorb all those bumps yourself. The bike is going to take care of that for you. 7-speed is right here, so you can go ahead and you can switch out the speeds if you guys need to. Very, very useful, especially on hills and whatnot. Here's your throttle. Once again, I went full throttle, but go easy with it and you'll save a little bit of battery juice. You do have a nice bell integrated into the handlebar. And here's your controls. So if you turn on the LCD, and it is a very sunny day here, you can see that there's no problem seeing the LCD in direct sunlight, and you get to see your pedal assist. So you can go ahead and switch that up. You can see your miles per hour. You can see your trip distance. And if you cycle through some of the information here, you'll be able to see things like your time, your max speed and whatnot, your average speed, all of that good stuff. So again, very, very well-designed bike. Very, very handsome bike, if you ask me. Integrated headlight in the front. Here's your battery pack, 48-volt Samsung LG battery pack. And of course, you can take it with you when you lock up your bike. There's that powerful 750-watt motor right on the back there. And you do have a tail light. So there's your back tail light. Here's a little back rack again. You can carry things with you. Dark Knight edition. Super, super awesome looking bike. And the overall design of the Himiway Cruiser is definitely a beast. It's a looker. Every time I'm on this bike, people always turn heads. They always ask me what type of bike is it and how fast it goes. Once I tell them I can get up to 26 miles an hour, you can see their face just lights up. And speaking of lighting up, that LCD display definitely is readable in direct sunlight. As you can see, I'm outside, really nice day, and I'm able to read that LCD even though I'm about 2 feet away from it. And there is a backlight, so at night you're going to be able to see your readout as well. Another thing to consider when you talk about e-bikes is, of course, the comfort level, because the Himiway Cruiser can take you about 60 miles, so wherever you need to go, you want it to be comfortable. And this is a plush seat, so they gave you a really comfortable seat. The bike itself does weigh 72 pounds here. You do have a nice handle right underneath the seat, so you can lift it and you can take it upstairs and whatnot, but something to consider if you live in a walk-up building. If you have a garage, just go ahead and drive right in. But that's really it when it comes to the Himiway Cruiser. This has been an absolute joy. I've really enjoyed using this bike. It's something that, thanks to the powerful motor and thanks to the range of about 60 miles, I got about 40. I'm going to be a little bit easier on the throttle as I continue to use this bike, and I'll let you know down in the comments below. But I think this is an awesome bike. Wherever you need to go, it's going to be able to get you there, whether you're in an urban jungle or whether you're in the mountains. The Himiway Cruiser is going to get you there. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. So I just finished my ride from Manhattan over there, and now I'm in Jersey. Now I started on a full charge, and I got about 2 bars left, but that was with me really pushing it at 26 miles an hour, and that's with 90% pedal assist and about 10% just full-on throttle. Now it is very hilly, so of course that's going to affect your range and whatnot, but I just want to give you guys a little idea.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on. Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, push till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.